suck in it. Oh, I lost it. I want something jazzy here. Did these circular shapes. Let's get it over with. The plan is to start out by layering the colors on in the same order. Black first, then red. Red is the fastest color, the first color to get there in nature. It's the thinnest. And it's what's underneath everything, it's what's inside of everything, blood, magma. When I work my way up from red through the primary colors in the same order as the color spectrum, red, yellow, which as you can see you get some oranges in here when the red and yellow mix. These are like the earth colors, and then I'll eventually start adding blue into it, which will get green on top of the yellow, and then start getting some of the vegetation type colors that sit on top, and then work my way up to sky and watercolors by adding white in as well. As I move from black underneath through the primary colors in the order of the color spectrum up to white, the sky. It's plaster based, it's my own mixture of plaster and paint. And then I tint it with line-proof colors. They're in these big barrels down here that I get from Germany, made by BASF. And they all look to line really well, and they're really intense, really powerful colors. Look how deep of a blue you can mix with this stuff. And the colors don't fade out that much like regular line-proof colors. Decisions. Over here. Yeah.
There he goes.
So this one, let's just go straight up and down. Now, we've got some soft blue.
Before I start putting food out, so because nobody's here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get ice. And that'll be my last round besides this here tomorrow.
That's awesome. Nice.
That's cool.
Nice laugh. Sometimes you get chunks in it, and it makes these tears.
Which you like. Too. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times, I'll let stuff dry on the trowel, and the trowel will get like a... I think that's how I got the idea for putting the grooves in it, because then the trowel will just... The hard stuff on the trowel will start cutting into here, and then I can fill it in later. A lot of things in nature, when they get older, they lose color, they turn brown and darker. And this, I like this blob though. Oh, I lost it. See how it's pulling out the red from underneath? whatever color's underneath, all the way up to the black. The black here is the first color I put on. So it's staying so wet that and what I found was it was mostly by simplifying things that I was able to get to working bigger. Simplify the amount of colors I mix up. I only mix up the primary colors, black, and then there's the white plaster. Let all the mixing happen on the board. Just try to imitate nature, but in a way, like catch nature's, not just imitate nature, but catch the moments where something exciting might happen in nature, where like red all of a sudden pops out of nowhere. It doesn't belong. Red's not an outside color; it's an inside color. But when it pops out, you know, it's brief, but it's powerful. And I like to capture those moments now where something exciting is happening. So if I go and see how that's what's underneath now. If I push really hard. See all the different layers that are on there? The first layer I put on was the black, and I put on the red and the yellow.
It's pretty cool. So I think Mark and Steph are going to come down.
Oh, I ruined it.
Really? I don't think so.
That looks great.
So you can call it the message.
Well, what I keep thinking about, you know, like they'll find some, you know, Michelangelo painting, and then they'll realize that there's some other painting underneath it, you know. So you're going to do the same thing with, you know, 100, 200 years from now. Because you say, oh my God, there's another layer underneath this.
I'm trying to scrape away out.
What was he trying to cover up?
It's a computer thing. Wait. Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, around 2 o'clock. Oh, it's past 2 and 10 hours.
Punctuality seems to be anybody's forte.
I know, I was an hour late today. It could be that now.
You were a little vague. I think having everybody off. I'm sure there was a lot of days. Nobody knew what to do. I think no fault because I was filming a break down the street. I'm like, show's going big, man. How many ones are you going to see? Yeah. Oh, thank you.
What? Who is it?
Is that what you're actually using?
Yeah, it's the plastic.
Those items are dropped?
Yeah.
I'm going to use some. Chuck, heads up. I'm going to go here.
And did you make those?
I'm going out of order.
Are those part, or are those like an industry?
Oh yeah, these are what you standard tools for putting on plaster on the wall. So this is what I used to do when I did wall finishes.
Yes,
That is so cool.
She is brutal, isn't she?
What are you doing now?
Brutal, yeah.
About half an American.
What did they say? I still haven't heard it yet.
That's a very man.
I think Paul knows we're on.
Half?
It's bro love. Paul has his total bro
That is
love.
romance.
He's got his romance. So it's like a total romance.
Yeah? Oh, I like that color too. But no, I'm making that
The
up.
thing was
I thought so.
that they discussed.
Unless you know 10 people and you know 5 that are. I like that.
Yeah, that's like
Graduate to soup spoon.
Oh, wait, you just said. Okay, I'm coming.
What happened?
We're going for the tour. We'll be back.
Oh, what a tour. Alright, I'll be back.
I'll be back. Wow. I like that.
Yeah, I gotta do more of that right now. Do more.
When you say polish it, what do you do?
Well, right now I'm burnishing it up, which polishes it and brings out a visual depth to it. You see how some areas are getting darker? And then after I do this to the whole piece, then I'll put a sealer on it. And then the first sealer I put on brings back the richness of the color, makes it look like it did when it was wet, because when it dries it's a little less intense, the color. Can you see it changing?
Mm-hmm.
I see the texture.
The texture, yeah. There's going to be a lot of texture in this piece.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh yeah.
Red. I love the way what happens to like a bright red. That gets the most depth. It's this other red is really